Yup, we're playing Prison Tron again in Modern. And when I say Prison Tron, I'm using that term a little loosely for this deck. We do have Chalices, we do have Trinisphere, but we are missing on that main deck and Snaring Bridge for that like super hard lockout. In previous iterations, we've had Chalice, Ensnaring Bridge, Trinisphere, Mystic Forge, a lot of main deck ways of locking our opponents out. In the past, when we played this deck, we had the One Ring when that was still legal. We had Underworld Cookbook, and we ran Urza Saga. For this version, we got rid of Urza Saga, we got rid of the silver bullets in the 1 slots, moved them to the sideboard, and we upped our Eldrazi Temple count and Ugin's Labyrinth. So for this specific version, we're looking to turn 1 Chalice of the Void on 1, maybe cast Trinisphere on turn 2, or Karn on turn 2. Trying to hit turn 3 Tron and just cast all our haymakers here. The ultimate goal of this deck is to land all your prison cards, lock them out, have Karn, get anything from the Karn board, and just kind of overwhelm them. We have our maps for turn 3 Tron, we have Mind Stones in order to get our turn 2 Karn, the Great Creator. With our Karns, we have our Karn board here for just anything you need. Trinisphere for prison, Chalice for prison, DeVo for card selection in the beginning. All this does for board wipes. We actually have 15 cards to put under Ugin's Lab, so we have a really high chance of getting that turn 1 Chalice on 1 or Trinisphere out. We have Sire of the Seven Deaths, and then the new Ugin Eye of the Storms. All of these are just incredible haymakers that we can get out as early as turn 3. We have a set of Kozilek's Command because that card's busted, and then we have 2 Ulamog that ceases hunger. This is just another flex spot for our top end. So that was just a quick overview of pseudo Prison Tron in Modern. Before we get into the video, I want to quickly talk to you guys about becoming a YouTube channel member. You get access to a lot of cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this one. Also, we are a Mana Traders content creator, so if you want to save up to 25% on your first subscription, all that information is in the description below. So if you want to see more Modern content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. Alright, match 1 on the play. And this is a no-lander, we got a mulligan. We have lands, we'll keep, put back Ulamog, start with an Ugin's Lab. This is good because we'll play Temple next and have 4 mana for Kozilek's Command. Thundering Falls tapped. Wrath the Skies. Okay, so this is going to be Jeskai Control. Mind Stone. Temple. Let's just cast this now. Oh, these are pretty good. I'm going to draw Chalice. If this is the consigned deck, I want Chalice on 1. I don't know which type of Jeskai Control this is. I'm assuming that's the one. So they're going to have main deck consigned, and Chalice on 1's good against that. They might have Tune the Narrative. They might have, like, Spell Snare and stuff like that. Prismatic Ending, sure. Draw the Ugin. Like Karn. The hard part is if they have Flage, then going for Bridge is not very good. I'm just going to uptick and pass. Not sure what we want to get. I think upticking's fine. Because if they go Flage, they target Karn. We can Karn for Crypt or just something else. Thunder Trap. Flare of Denial. We can also downtick for Chalice if we want. Devour. We're also stuck on lands. So maybe we do get the coding. Get Mind Stone. Get coding. See if they want to counter that. So if we would have downticked earlier and got that, that also could have been a play. But again, if they just kill this with Flage, then coding does nothing. Definitely need some lands, though. Alright, they do flare it. Be cool if they kept breaking on lands. They have Discharge, put it to 1. Interesting. So we can't downtick now. Draw another power plant. We could Devour, but I'm just going to plus and pass. I'm not going to plus on Mind Stone because I don't want that to get killed for whatever reason. I mean, if they're going to have a Discharge, they'll probably just use it on Karn anyway. Alright, still nothing. I don't want to crack this because I want to draw a land for Ugin. Ugh, another Ugin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just going to pass. Neither of us are drawing lands. Come on. Alright, I'm just going to cast this just to have a threat out. It's better than doing nothing, especially because we have all these 7 drops. Try to get a clock on before they hit a land drop. Thunder Trap. They find a Path to Exile. Oh no. That'll let us hit a land at least, but they can't cast it. Probably scoop the Ugin if we hit a land. Oh my god, triple Ugin. Crazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just 1 mana off. They find a Plains. Fable. So they don't Path to Devour, which is interesting. Probably just going to All Is Dust next turn. See if they have a flare or not. Draw another power plant. See if they scoop to this. Or do they have a flare? They do not. Get it for 6. Turn 9, they've drawn 3 lands. It's turn 9, we've drawn 3 Ugins. Oh, 4th land. A Shocking Hallowed Fountain. Another Fable. Does this mean they have a consign? Oh, they're going to Path this. Sure. They should concede to Ugin here, though. Another Devour. Cast Ugin. Get rid of Fable. Alright, we target Fable. They don't scoop immediately. Uptick. Temple. No, we'll just pass. I wonder what their like game plan is here. They attack Ugin down to 7. Target Ugin again. Up to 8 mana. So they're looking to escape Flage, but I don't think it's going to do much. We'll crack this. I kind of want instant speed exiling abilities. Another land. Karn. That'll do it. Play Ugin's Lab. Put Ugin underneath. Cast Karn. Get rid of Shaman. Down tick. Get Tormod's Crypt. We'll just do it now. And then we'll pass. Actually, let's just cast this just to have it on the field. Get double exile effects. Token can't do anything. They're kind of like strained on mana. They do have a lot of 1-drops though, so Chalice on 1 is a good thing. They're not quitting. Thundertrap Trainer. They find a path. I mean, they can Path Devour if they want. Find a map. Uptick. Draw another land. Attack. See if they just jump. Okay, there's the path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for 5. Guess we just get a Ballista. Exile Thundertrap. Not quitting. Play Scalding Tarn. Flame of Anor. Ping them all down. Down to 3. Another Karn. We'll uptick. Uptick. Trinisphere. I guess Karn will just get another Karn. Down tick. Get a Sundering Titan. That should get the concession. They fetch. Weird time to fetch. They get another Thundering Falls. So we're just going to eat all their lands. Thundering Falls, Hallowed Fountain, Forest. This person does not value their time. Kind of weird, but... Alright, so against Jeskai Control, they're definitely going to be bringing in Consigns. I think that's about it. They'll probably take out like Wraths and stuff. I kind of think we just run it back. Oh, Chalice on 1, turn 1. Pretty good. I'd love to be on the play with this hand, because they can just consign the Chalice on 1, but they're fetching. Is this Ragavan? Tamio, okay. So yeah, if we were on the play, we'd get under all of this. Probably just looking for lands, looking for Tron lands. We do find it. Trinisphere is interesting. I think I'd rather be making the land drops though. Let's go Ugin's Lab, Devour. And they do have Pending, so this isn't like lights out. But they need Pending, and then we have another Chalice on backup. See if they get a Hallowed Fountain with this. Oh, of course we draw the map. A little unfortunate there. Play the Mine. We could save this for X equals 2. I'm just going to, because they have Flame of Anor, so I'm just going to play this out again. I'm assuming they don't have Wrath Disguise anymore, so I think we should be safe here. Oh, they shock this in. Crack a clue. Hopefully their hand is just all 1-drops. They attack again, make a clue. Oh, no third land. Find a Mind Stone. We could play Karn out. I think I like that. Not sure what they could have. They can't consign it. We're going to down tick because they can't Galv it either. We'll just get coding and start eating away at their lands. I'm just really surprised they didn't, also they didn't crack the clue in response to Karn. So I'm not sure what they could have. I think they just missed that. Yeah, they Galv it. I don't know. I'm confused. They do find the third land. Charmal. That's a good one. That's going to eat Ugin's Lab probably. Yeah, damn. Definitely want to hit a land. That's exactly what they needed. Land, please. Ugh, the worst card possible. Alright, well, Cloud Coding. Pretty unfortunate that we missed that land drop. Target Steam Vents. So we could have played Mind Stone, down-ticked, and got Bridge, but we can uptick, kill their land, they kill Karn, and then we're just kind of looking for stuff. I don't know. Not sure if we should do that or not, but missing that land drop is just awful. Because they do get to just get another Steam Vents Mountain. We do save 4 life. Alright, they kill Karn. Tower would be the best draw possible. No plays. Another Karn. Play Mind Stone. I'm just surprised we're not cracking these main phase for like land drops. Alright, they do find the third land. See if it's Flage. Oh my god, another Charmal. Alright, well we're not going to win if we're not drawing lands and they're just blowing up our lands. Pretty unfortunate. They attack us. Another Karn. Damn, we had the Chalice on 1 and everything too, just stumbling here. Trying to think. There's nothing we can draw to get out of this. We would have had to gotten the Bridge and it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Oh my god. Yeah, they just drew all the sideboard cards. They drew 3 Charmal in the top like 15. I mean, Thought-Knot Seer is a little more interesting just because we can steal those, but maybe 2 Dust for 2 Thought-Knot. I'll try that. On the play. We have Temple, Tower, Chalice. Let's try it. We have the Thought-Knot Seer, so this could be out soon. It's not turn 1, but turn 2 is like fine enough. We'll just go Temple Go. We draw Ugin's Lab, we have the Ulamog for that. See if they have the Spell Snare for the Chalice. Draw a Tower. It's a land. It's not really what we want. We want another Tron piece. Alright, they're fetching. See if it's a Surveil land or Spell Snare. Looks like a Spell Snare. Consigned Memory. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to play out the Chalice again. I'd rather the Chalices get eaten with the 1-drops. This stops Path to Exile, Consign, Galvanic Discharge. Jeez, another Ulamog. Play the Mind Stone. Try it again. That means they have 4 dragons, 4 consigns, just like anti-Eldrazi. Let's see if they have the Charmal in hand. Looks like they do. Rather be a Flage than anything, but they eat the Temple. So now we need a land for Thought-Knot Seer. Alright, we draw it. Cool. Let's see if they have like a ridiculous hand here. Yeah. 1-drop, 1-drop. We're going to take the Fable. Alright, at least they're out of gas. See if they top deck something crazy. They can't attack either. They Path. Try to fuel the yard for Flage. Discharge. Thundering Falls. Oh, they attack. Interesting. Did they draw Flage? Oh my god, what a top deck. Ugh. Yeah, we're never going to beat them if they're top decking like this. Alright, we draw Karn. Probably one of the better draws. We're going to get a Tormod's Crypt and just nuke their yard. They're currently winning the race, but they're going to have to spend a turn to kill Karn, and then we can get the advantage. They kill Karn. Tapped Hallowed Fountain that we knew about. Third tower. Now we're winning the race. I'm going to pass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 4 mana short for Ulamog. We could crack Mindstone, but I really want the mana. So yeah, now they're not attacking anymore. I'll just pass. We just want lands. Alright, they don't attack. It's actually really good. Kozilek's Command. We'll wait till they're... We could have done it on our turn too, but this'll... Like, we want to cast this, and if we just cast it and they counterspell it or something, we're screwed. So at least it's on their turn. Oh, hard cast Flare. Okay. So it uses their mana, if nothing else. They draw another Flage. God. Okay. Now they're winning the race. They get him for 4. Come on, something good. Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, Karn gets Bridge. I wish we could cast Karn and Bridge at the same time. We're 1 short. Play Karn. Attack. Down tick. Get Bridge. See if we can get lucky and survive a turn. We know their hand is Discharge, Mystery card. Okay, they do go after Karn. Because if we drew a land, we could kill them. Draw Sire. That's a good one. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell. Sire should stabilize. We're also winning the race now. So if they don't have an answer for this, they just lose. Yeah, they let it resolve, so this should be game. Fable. Unless somehow they can get Flage back, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, they're still playing. They played a lot the first game, even though they were down for like 10 years. Alright, well, let's attack. We'll attack, and then we can Kozilek's Command. They're just dead on board? That's a weird block. Yeah, they're just dead. I don't know. Alright, match 2 on the draw. And again, not a good 7, so we're going to mulligan. Having a tough time keeping 7s. This hand is a lot better. We're going to keep... What do we want to put back, though? Maybe just the Ulamog again? Reveal Devour. Ulamog's just so expensive, and if we don't know what we're up against, it's going to take a while to cast. You want to draw that kind of like mid-game. Wooded Foothills. Makes me think Eldrazi Ramp already. Please don't be another... God. Ancient Stirring. So this is either going to be... this is going to be Broodscale. Kozilek's Command is good. Another Temple. Take the Kozilek's Command. Let's go Ugin's Lab, because I'm going to want Kozilek's on 2. Play Expedition Map, and pass. We do kind of stumble against combo decks if we can't get some type of thing down, like Trinisphere or Chalice. There's the Broodscale. So they're going to try to combo off as quick as possible. We draw Ugin, play Temple. We're just going to pass. I kind of want them to act first, if possible. I want them to think like they can do whatever they want, because they might think that they can just try to combo off here. Alright, they get him for 2. They just pass. They assume that this is going to die, which they're correct. So we're going to exile Basking Broodscale, and if we scry... If we make Spawn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's like not really... Let's scry draw. And they could have assumed this, that's why they didn't do anything else. They're either going to make Saga tokens or just have their own. Karn's a really good pickup. So we'll go top, let's go mine, play Karn. So the annoying part is that they can make a construct and beat this down. So we're just going to plus, because they can't combo with Karn in play. Yeah, they make the construct. They'll probably make one more and put this to 3. That's fine. See if they get a blade here, or they get a Springleaf Drum. Okay. And they have the blade. So they can attack this down. We draw Chalice. Power Plant. So we could downtick Karn. We could downtick Karn for Flute, name Blade. It's so awkward because I'd love to put this on 2 to play around Broodscale. But they just have like the beatdown here. And if they have Broodscale, they just win? Like we could Stone Brain for Broodscale, but then they just beat us down. I think I'm just going to get Bridge here. It's like a lose-lose. If they have it, and there's really not much we can do about it. Get Bridge. They can't attack. We'll have Tron next turn. Hopefully we can draw something. See if they have the Broodscale. They're shocking this in. We're probably just like lose. Oh, they just have a big Kozilek's Command. Okay. Get Tower. Find a map. Yeah, I wish this did anything. Either of these did anything. 7, 8, 9, 10. Put Chalice on 2. Play map. So they don't have a Kozilek's Command. They can find Boseiju. They can find like Flesh Raker, Kozilek's Command. Yeah, X equals 5. They make 5 spawn. I guess they could have Emrakul, although Emrakul doesn't really do much. 1 top, 4 bottom. And they play Saga. Assuming that this is going to be Emrakul. Crack map. Go get a tower. Curious what they do with our turn. Hopefully we don't draw Ulamog. That would be the worst draw possible. Cool, just map. They could like play crack map, do nothing. They could just cast all his dust for nothing and play map and crack and do nothing. 7. Yeah, they could do both. They just look at our deck, see what we have. So we want Karn to name Boseiju, and then I think we're pretty safe. Ugin upticking will also be pretty solid. They should return this and then just cast all his dust. Yeah, they return Devour. They don't even bother with us. Oh no! They put a bunch of cards in our hand. But wait, they're going to cast something? Oh, too bad. They don't have enough mana to cast something to empty our hand. So they can get in for 8 now. Alright, we draw Mind Stone for turn, which isn't good. Cast Ugin. Can't do anything. We'll uptick, because we can always play the Mind Stone, so we'll just do that now. It'll get countered. Then we just pass. We'll see what they get with Saga. See if they get like a needle. Oh no, they can... Oh, they can attack. So they can attack first and then sack 4 spawn to kill Ugin? Or like deal damage to it? So we should have put out Devour maybe? Oh, they attack me. 2, 4, 6, 8. They can only do it... What? They can only do it once. Yeah, they attack for 8, sure. Unless they have Kozak's command. Oh, come on. Did they really draw... Oh, God. Kills me, man. 16. I can't believe that. They drew Kozak's command and they were able to do this. I guess we should have put out Devour. So if we do that, we can block here. And good draws for them. Yeah. Alright, against them, we want Thought-Knot Seers. Take out all his dust. Haywire Might. Bring a Haywire Might in too. And try that. Alright, game 2. We're going to keep this. We have turn 3 Tron, even though we have double Devour. We have Sire and Thought-Knot Seer. We'll keep. We got to hope they don't go like triple runner again. We had that game, so it feels so bad to lose that one. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to click that. For some reason, I thought I was scrying and accidentally clicked the tower. So now we just lose out on... I would have kept Ugin there. Sire, Trinisphere. I don't think we want any of these. Because we're going to go turn 3 Tron into Thought-Knot Seer. Maybe Thought-Knot Seer, Trinisphere. Yeah, why not? Go Power Plant. Not the most exciting. Definitely want that Thought-Knot Seer. So our turn 3 will be Thought-Knot Seer, Trinisphere. Try to get it down before they play everything. We are looking for Karn though, so that is one thing to consider. Find a land. Go Tower, pass. Temple. Damping Sphere, ugh. Alright, well, still gonna get Tron. Turns our Temple off a little bit. Obviously it hurts us worse, but it's fine. And we draw the Ulamog. Play Trinisphere. Now we just need running lands. Fleshraker. Chalice. Damn, their draws have been really good. X equals 1. Stirrings, Fleshraker, Damping Sphere. We have turn 3 Tron, no payoffs, Trinisphere, Chalice. So this should shut off any future Stirrings or Blades at least. Draw Karn. Yeah, our hand would have been disgusting if they didn't have this. They run 2 of these in the side. Oh no, they find Saga too. Yeah, not looking good. They're top decking very well here. And we are not. We could save this for X equals 2. Oh my god, and they have Kozak's command. Really good draws for them. Oh, they have a Battle Mage too. To get rid of Chalice on 1. Damn, so I guess we should have played this Chalice on 1. For some reason I was thinking they didn't have too much of an answer for this besides Boseiju. I feel like most lists don't run Battle Mage. They get him for 2. Draw Ugin's Lab, which it doesn't matter to put anything underneath. Say no. Cast Thought-Knot. Assuming they have like a second Kozak's command because their hand's insane. That's why they weren't casting what they were originally going to cast. They let it resolve. Yeah, see? So they have the combo here. Yeah, they just have it all. We're going to scoop it up. Their hand, they just had like the nuts. So it is what it is. All right, game 3 on the play. This hand is serviceable. We have Mind Map go. And then if we draw another Tron land, we're good. We have at least 2 lands. That's kind of like the bottom of keeping this. We have a 7-drop for Ugin's Lab. Watergrave, probably Tamio. Inquisition, probably going to take Kozak's command. Assuming this is Frog. If we could draw Ugin's Lab, that would be the perfect draw. Take Kozak's command. No, the worst draw. Mind Stone. Do we cast Mind Stone or do we go get a land here? I think we get a land. If we had a land in hand, I'd play Mind Stone, but this is like the guaranteed land. Frog. I guess we'll see if they have a Force and Negation on top of a really good curve. Get a Power Plant. Temple. Definitely going to play a Trinisphere. And they have nothing, so that's good. They do have a active Frog, though. That's less good. So Tron would be, again, the nuts. They cycle Pest Control. We draw Ugin. We'll just play out Mind Stone. They miss the land drop, even though they're drawing 2 cards a turn. So next turn we get to cast Devour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if we draw a land. So Tower does it. Any land. They get in with Frog. Drawing 2 cards a turn, I feel like they should hit their land drops. They have 9 cards in hand. They're going to start discarding. Yeah, they're just discarding. They're not making their land drops. We draw Karn. Not really what we want. Going to cast Karn. Can't really get anything with it. We can get like Bridge. We can... That's about it. In Exile, we can get nothing good. We could uptick. I don't think we want to do that. Could downtick for Tormod's Crypt, even though we can't cast it for free. Yeah, let's just downtick. What do we want, though? Really nothing good. Just get an Ensnaring Bridge. Can't even really complain. We're missing our land drops, but so are they. But they have an active Frog. Any land does it, though, for the nth time. They kill Karn, draw a card, up to 9 cards again. They find the 3rd land. Yeah, so if we draw a land, if we get Tron, we can Ugin Ensnaring Bridge. If we draw just a land, we can Devour the Frog. Looks like they're trying to cast something. Maybe another frog. Tower or Ugin's Lab is the best draw. Unearth. Okay. Wow, Ugin's Lab. Perfect. Oh, I guess we could just All is Dust too. Yeah, let's just All is Dust. They can't counter it because we have Trinisphere. They do have the Manifest token. That also doesn't die, but we get rid of Oculus and Frog. See if they have another Unearth or another Oculus that kind of looks like. Or Murktide, whatever. I'd rather Murktide. Oculus, okay. That's fine. Yeah, we can just Ugin, exile this, 0. Yeah, that's fine. Ugin, probably concede to this. Get rid of Oculus, 0. Cast Ensnaring Bridge, no targets, and they concede. Because we will just uptick, they don't really have an answer to this. They could sink into Stupor this, I guess, but they just have a lot to deal with. Alright, so against them, Thought-Knot Seer is pretty good for the counters. Ulamog's good. Our main deck's pretty solid against them, as long as their Frog doesn't get too out of hand. They are going to have Harbinger, which will be annoying. Kind of think we just run it back, honestly. Mind Stone's good because of the Harbinger. I don't want to cut that. We don't really need it for the ramp so much as just the colorless. This is a one-lander, but we have Devour. We have everything else. I'm going to keep. On the draw with Devour. If we draw Ugin's Lab, we're pretty set. They shock this in again. And they have like Thoughtseize and yeah. A lot for them to take in here. What if they take the Trinisphere? Hard to mulligan against a Thoughtseize deck. They do take the Trinisphere. Pretty funny. Devour. No lands. Wow, we hit really well here with the Kozak's commands. That's a shame. We're just going to say no. We find the Ugin's Lab anyway. So we'll just go Temple, pass. Don't want to let them know that we found the Ugin's Lab. Damping Sphere. I can't believe Murktide's running Damping Sphere. Oh, we draw Ulamog too. Pretty bad. That's so weird. Like, this deck's good against combo decks, so there's no reason for them to be running this. Especially because Tron's not, like, prevalent at all. So it's just kind of weird. Yeah, now we're just kind of screwed. They had Thoughtseize, Damping Sphere, into Frog. Really hard to beat that. I guess we drew well game 1. Now they get their game 2 draw. Still feels bad. Triple Karn. Cycle Unearth. They still have Fatal Push in the deck? Alright, we draw 4 of a kind. This is pretty upsetting. This is like insult to injury. Not only are we drawing poorly, we have this. Get rid of a Karn. Alright, they make their land drop. They get in with Frog. We'll take like one more draw step. But nothing's going to resolve. I guess we'll take a draw step if we hit a land. We'll play Karn. If that doesn't resolve, we'll just scoop. I mean, even if it does resolve, it's like not the biggest deal. Wow, Tassiger. Hit the Mine. Play Karn. Force a Negation. Alright, we'll concede. So they have Damping Sphere. The only thing we have for that is like Haywire Might and Cityscape Leveler. But they should only have like 1, maybe 2 in the deck. Alright, on the play for game 3. And this is a no-lander. Got a mulligan. Turn 3 Tron with Chalice. We have the Wastes. I'm going to put back the Wastes. We have the Mind Stone already. Hopefully they don't have a Damping Sphere. That'd be pretty sick if they didn't. Go Mine. Map. If they have no Disruption, this hand is amazing. Go Tower. Pass. If they don't have a turn 1 play, they have to have Damping Sphere. Rafine's Tower. Wow, nothing? Power Plant. Alright, so we're going to try to bait out Consign with Chalice. Chalice on 1. This will either Consign or Counterspell. Wow, nothing? Play the Mind Stone. This will eat the Counterspell. Force a Negation. Pitch Subtlety. So they had the Force, but they didn't use it on Chalice. Are they a Leyline Binding deck with this Rafine's Tower? I don't know. Still nothing. Sire. Alright, we're going to start running out Sires. That lands. Wow. What's in their hand? Is this going to be a Sewers? Just tapped Watergrave. Thought Scour. So they could play a land, Thought Scour themselves, and then Oculus if they want. They do no such thing. Draw Devour. We'll attack with Sire. I mean, if they didn't counter the first one, are they going to counter the second one? Okay, they counter the second one. They must have just drawn that counter spell then, because they would have countered this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they have the Oculus now. We get to Devour the Oculus. They should just concede to this Devour, though. Draw Tower. Cast Devour. Exile Oculus. We get our games 1 and 3. They get their game 2. That's fine. Opponent says, must say, mate, love your vids and been following you for a while. On the play for game 1. We have 2 out of the 3 Tron lands, some prison pieces. Let's try it. You could argue mulliganing just because we don't have turn 3 Tron. Oh no, another Eldrazi matchup. Alright, let's go Mine. It's okay if we lose though, we're losing to a fan. We'll see what kind of Eldrazi they are on. So this is going to be Broodscale, which is probably the hardest one. If we can get Karn out, we'll be set. Oh, Devour is not a good draw. We can get Chalice on 1, so that'll stop any future Blades or Stirrings. And the fact that they played Saga on 1, they're trying to combo as fast as possible. We'll see how punished we get for keeping a 2-lander and nothing else. Fleshraker. Yeah, they don't care about anything. All is Dust. And maybe we should have cycled this, actually. We'll wait like one more turn. They float. Probably get a Blade. Oh, they get the Haywire Might to kill Chalice. See if they have the green for it, though. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should have cycled on our turn. We're too far behind to not cycle now. It looks like they have Kozilek's Command also. Good draw for them. Our Broodscale opponents have been drawing super well this league. They attack for 2, down to 13. They scry 2 top, 1 bottom. So we'll just draw a card here. Sadly cycle this. Another All Is Dust. Ugin's Lab. It just sucks because all these are just dead draws. I mean, we'll play out a little bit, I guess, but it's just not really going to matter here. Oh, wait. Oh, we didn't play Trinisphere. I meant to play Trinisphere. Not that it's going to matter. They have all the mana in the world. Yeah, I accidentally F6 through that. It would stop their 1 mana plays. They do have Chalice. They do have Grove for Chalice now. We'll see if they even care. But yeah, we definitely should have played Trinisphere there. Wow, they didn't do anything, so that means they have Kozilek's Command again. Trinisphere, we'll cast that. We can't cast Map, unfortunately. And we'll see if what they want to decide to blow up. Most likely the Chalice on 1. Or they're just going to have a huge Kozilek's Command. X equals 7. Just concede there. They have a Flash Raker on board. Alright, so again, really bad matchup for us. We have like no good sideboard cards. We have the Karns. That's pretty much the only way we can win, but we have to draw them. So we'll bring in the Thought-Knot Seers, bring in the Haywire Might. I'm gonna try that on the play again. We are gonna keep this. We have Karn, we have Ugin's Lab, we have double Mind Stones. We can go Ugin's Lab, Mind Stone. Hopefully get a quick Karn down and kind of stop them in their tracks. Turn 2 Karn, pretty solid. Blade. So again, their objective is just to get the combo out as fast as possible. Turn 2 Karn is really hard for them to deal with. That's pretty much how we win this, like I said before. Down tick, go get a coding. I'll pass. So you could also down tick there, get Stonebrain, and name like Broodscale. It's another play. They're going to play a Flash Raker, sure. We could Ballista this, Kozilek's Command, Tower. So we could kill Flash Raker here, or we could just uptick on this. I kind of just want to play Mind Stone, play Coding. We'll target with Coding. If they don't have lands, they can't trigger Flash Raker. That's kind of like the idea there. Another play would be to just Kozilek's Command Flash Raker to play it safe, but I feel like this is too good to pass up. They attack Karn down. Malevolent Rumble. Oh, they find Boseiju and Thief. Double Thief. Thief is really good into Karn. They take the Boseiju. That's fair. Find a tower. Let's target here. Uptick. And then we will Kozilek's Command, Scry Draw, get rid of Flash Raker. Chalice on 1. Expedition Map. Trinisphere. Trinisphere is pretty funny. Don't want Devour. Map can get us Tron. Chalice on 1. They already have Blade out. Bottom. Trinisphere is interesting. I wonder if they're just gonna Boseiju Coding. Go top. Yeah, we're just gonna top these 3. I'm just gonna draw another Karn, because if they Boseiju the Coding, maybe we search, maybe we don't. They have the Temple. Because we can always down tick, get a Tormod's Crypt, play Karn, get Coding, uptick. They do Boseiju that. I'm gonna say no. So if we down tick, get Tormod's Crypt, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, down tick. I think we still play on the land destruction plan. I mean, we could Stonebrain Broodscale, play out Trinisphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I mean, with the Karn out, like, we can do whatever we want. Yeah, let's just do this. Tormod's Crypt, us, cast Karn. Oh, I mean, I guess we still have to get... We can upkeep this, though. Get Coding. I mean, we could play Trinisphere, but let's just get Coding down. This is probably, like, way too convoluted that we need to do this, but I feel like this will slow them down a lot. And again, just having Karn in play is pretty solid. Looks like they have Kozilek's Command. So this makes them have to act. So they can dry scroll, make spawn. We can just eat their lands. They could scry lands to the top. Yeah, we could Stonebrain them. We could Disruptor Flute. We know they have 2 Thief in the yard. They might have 1 more in the deck. 1 top, 1 bottom. Oh, they have an Ugin's Lab. Nothing underneath. Do they have a Flash Raker? Okay, they're just making their land drops. Target here. Get rid of that. Crack map. Get a power plant. Play that. Cycle here. Another land. Play Trinisphere. I'll just pass. Could always play out Sire next turn, depending on what they draw. They're making their land drops. Where's this Saga? Rumble. They find Broodscale, Ballista. That's about it. They take a Forest. Draw Ugin. We'll uptick on Saga. I don't think there's anything... Like, again, Stonebrain on Broodscale, but we already have the Karn. I'm trying to think how we lose this. Play the Mine. Let's cycle. Kozilek's Command. Cast Ugin. No targets. And I guess we'll just hold up Kozilek's Command. Could down tick. I kind of just want to draw a card here. Maybe Ultimate. Another Trinisphere. Because they could go Thief of Existence, kill Karn. But they still have to deal with all of this. 5 mana. Is this like main phase Kozilek's? Oh, Emrakul. Duh. Oh no. I wasn't thinking. Why was this not on my radar? Like, obviously, Emrakul. I'm so like zoned out here. All right, there's Emrakul. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's Kozilek's command. Scry draw and we'll exile Ballista, Saga. So we have to kind of set up. All right, so bottom. Oh, wait. I did that wrong. Whatever, I'll say bottom. Yeah, I messed that up. I can't believe I like was not paying attention to the Emrakul. I'm like talking out loud, like what could we lose to? They can't really do much with this. They can cast another Karn. They could like cast another Karn and downtick. My opponent says, what the heck? I mean, I guess we could have returned this. They could get rid of our Tron. They could like target the power plant. Oh, I guess they could just cast all the Karns. Again, I messed up the stacks. Like we didn't want to draw the Karn. We wanted to draw it on our turn. So now they can just kind of get rid of all our cards. Maybe they missed the coding line. That'd be ideal. I think they can do that, right? Cool, they downticked. Okay, so they're not going to do the coding line. Oh, they didn't return this either. That's good for us. Draw Temple, downtick. Probably should draw first. It's okay. Get Ensnaring Bridge, play Bridge, uptick, Ugin's Lab. Return this, cast Sire. Can't do anything else. Can't attack with this because of Bridge, but then they also can't attack. And we're just going to coding this so they don't have colorless mana, hopefully. And then we can slowly eat away at their lands. They also don't have 3 mana because of Trinisphere. So they're trying to cast something, but they can't. Unless they have a land drop. They do not. So now we're just going to bury them. We'll eat their land, play Tower, Chalice, put Chalice on 1. We'll just pass. We have to ultimate Ugin next turn. And we'll get Ulamog and then just eat their board. Unless we draw it. Nope. Ultimate Ugin, get Ulamog, Thought Knot, Sire. Devour, Mindstone, Trinisphere, Ugin. We don't need the Kozilek's nah, that's fine. Just to save time. Okay, and they concede. So we'd cast Ulamog, eat their board, cast Ulamog, eat their board, eat our Ensnaring Bridge. All right, so let's be smart and play around Emrakul. We'll run it back. All right, I think we got to keep this. We have Chalice on 1, we have Karn, we have 3 lands at least. We get Thought Knot Seer on turn 3. They have a Devour. So we can Chalice on turn 2 and then Thought Knot on turn 3. They keep 7. Let's see if we get blown out. No, we draw the 3rd mine. They play Ugin's Lab. We just play Temple and pass. Triple mine draw is not ideal. Looks like they're keeping either a Fleshraker hand. Oh, a Broodscale or Fleshraker? They find Blade and Broodscale. Be cool if they took Blade. They take Beseiju. Okay, well, it's unfortunate. I'm still going to run out this Chalice. If they want to ramp us, they can. Then we'll Thought Knot Seer anyway. Oh, they accidentally cast Stirrings into that. Now they don't have green mana. Not ideal. We draw Karn. So we'll play the mine, cast Thought Knot. Oh, we get their Wayscape too. Their hand is triple lands, Battle Mage. Not the best hand. Good for us. They can start making constructs. That's the annoying part. Like, they can just get on the beatdown plan. They play the Grove, so their hand is Cavern, Beseiju, Mystery. They're just going to pump out these and get under Chalice. We do have the Kozilek's command, so that's fine. I'll play another mine, start getting in. We're going to Kozilek's command, looking for something. See if they want to like make a construct and Beseiju this. They just make a construct. They could also get Haywire Might. They make constructs. Beatdown plan. Pithing Needle on Karn. Okay, that's fair. I mean, Karn just being a Stony Silence is pretty powerful in itself. Now we got to decide if we want to Scry Draw, make Spawn, Exile and Scry Draw, or what? Rumble. They choose Emrakul. Okay, now that we know about that, we definitely have to get rid of their graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. Their graveyard is Kozilek's commands and where's the Saga? We have to get rid of at least these 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, they're really close actually. We'll take 3 here. And then let's exile. We're going to exile, I guess, just 3 cards and then Scry Draw. 1, 2, 3. Not the greatest. Say done. Definitely want to clear out their graveyard though. Tower. The map we can't cast. So let's go bottom. I guess top, their lands. Maybe we didn't need both because we have the wastes. They're going to Beseiju Chalice. Oh, Temple. Oh, that's fine. And now we don't have to draw that tower again. Trinisphere. Okay. Kind of saved us a little bit. Guess we just play out Trinisphere and we'll just chill. As long as they don't play another construct or artifact, should be good. No attacks, unless they have Kozilek's command. 3rd Karn. We'll just play out a Karn. It is named with Needle, so we can't do anything with it, but we can just hang. Hopefully no Kozilek's command. I mean, if they have it, it's for 4, which is really good. Damn, they have it. Oy, unfortunate. They get rid of Thought-Knots here, and they scry draw. So I'm not sure what we need to win this. Just like Tron into Ulamog, pretty much. Kozilek's commands would be nice. Haywire Might for Pithing Needle would be good. 2 top, 2 bottom. And they get the draw with Thought-Knots here. Don't think we're winning this one. They're just going to get to Emrakul us. They attack us. Down to 15. Did they have the Emrakul mana? Broodscale. They're just going to be on the beatdown plan. Ugh, we can't cast this. We're at 6 mana. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, we just got to pass. Dude, lands this league have just been awful. They adapt. Yeah, it's a clunky hand of nothing. They probably can cast Emrakul at this point. Get him for 9. Down to 7. Yeah, I think they're casting Emrakul. All right, welcome to the final match. And this looks like a solid hand. We have our lands, which is always nice. We have Devour to try to find some threats. We have turn 2 Trinisphere, Reveal Devour. So we find Temple, Map, Command, or Power Plant. Probably take the Kozilek's command. Let's go Ugin's Lab, Devour, and pass. So depending on what they're on, we can turn to Kozilek's command, looking for more threats, or just Trinisphere if it's going to be lights out for them. All right, looks like it's a Trinisphere. Play. They bubble themselves. They fetch. See if it's a Thoughtseize or a DRC. DRC, okay. So definitely want this Trinisphere out, because they can't cast anything, and then we can just exile it. Pretty hard to deal with, turn 2 Trinisphere into all this, so really nice draw for us. They are on Grixis, so they can get rid of this some point, if they have, like, Mulligan's command. We draw Sire, go Tower. So we could Kozilek's now. I think I'm just going to wait. They can get to cast a spell and trigger this. I mean, if they don't hit a second land, I'm going to take this. I don't really care taking one. All right, well... Then we're just gonna play for ourselves here. Once we play out this Sire, they're gonna concede. X equals 3. I think we earned this this game after all these terrible other games. We'll go bottom. Chalice on 1's really good against this deck also. Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll cast this first and see if they concede. I mean, we can't cast Chalice anyway because of Trinisphere, so it's fine. But I don't see them getting out of this. Yeah, they can't beat this. All right, so against Grixis, I think, again, we just run it back. Thought-Knots here is more for combo decks, less control-y decks. We already have, like, a lot of this for control, so let's just run it back. You could argue taking some Mind Stones out, but we have turn 2 Chalice, turn 3 Trinisphere. They are a Thoughtseize deck, so you don't want to mulligan too hard. Oh, Cecil. Kozilek's command. We can command this also. I don't mind taking some hits. Get hit for 2. It's definitely Grixis Death Shadow. That's why Chalice on 1 is, like, amazing. Another Goyf. Oh, no second land. So again, I don't mind taking the turn off here just to do this. They're stuck on 1 land, so the chances of them kind of getting out of this, they're going to hit us for 3. They shock in Blood Crypt. They're at 11, we're at 15. Oh no, they have Frog. Another Temple. Let's do this now. Exile, make spawn. I'm going to do this now while they're tapped out. Assuming they don't have Force Negation, I'd be really upset if they did. Okay, they do not. If they did, like, I can't imagine them running Force Negation. And the fact that we have 3 Temple is pretty hilarious. All right, this is fine. Cecil's gonna flip. Doesn't really matter. Another Frog. All right, so we're just gonna Ugin win the game here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast Ugin. Get rid of Cecil. They didn't have Force for Kozilek's command. They're not gonna force this. Add 3 mana. We're just gonna nuke their board. Cast Map. Get rid of Frog. It is gonna get countered, but it doesn't matter. And then we would just cast Trinisphere and just win the game from there. Cool. All right, so that was some Prison Tron in Modern. So I think it was pretty obvious. We beat up on the control decks, and then we lost to the combo deck / other Eldrazi deck. The pretty big downside with this deck is facing other Eldrazi decks. We have so many dead cards, it just feels bad. But if you manage to dodge those, our main board is so good that we don't even have the sideboard. Overall, this does seem like a pretty powerful strategy. Again, it is different than our usual, like, hardcore Prison deck. It's kind of like a pseudo Prison Tron, but it got the job done. After that league, I'm not really sure what I'd change. I do like having 15 cards for Ugin's Lab. That's really sweet. The Ulamogs were like, okay, we never really got to cast them, unfortunately, but I think having them as a failsafe feels pretty nice. You could definitely flex with the amount of Ulamogs, All As Dusts, and Sires. I do like having at least 3 Ugins just because you have all colorless spells, so you can trigger Ugin pretty often. But overall, it's a fun deck. Definitely give it a go if you're into this sort of strategy. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this Eldrazi video. If you want to see more modern content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.